Today I'm going to use 3 pumpkin forms from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take it completely apart, sand them down, and then paint each one with some white chalk paint. And then I dry them completely. I'm going to take this letter C I got from Walmart. I'm going to cut it right where I put these little lines using my miter box. And once I get that done, I am going to sand it down, which I don't show, and then use some chalk paint to paint that as well. After it's dry, I just put all that aside for a moment and grab these labels I got from Etsy. I'm going to choose one for each one of those pumpkins and adhere them with some Mod Podge. I just put them on just like this and then seal them in. I do all 3. Once they're dry, I'm going to sand off the excess that kind of hangs off the edges. I do that for all 3. And I don't show you this, but I kind of scuffed up each label to kind of make it look old and ripped up a little bit. I hope you can see that. Next, I used wood glue and hot glue to glue my C on the apple cider one to make it look like a little mug. Isn't that so darn cute? For the one that says pumpkin preserves, I'm using some orange coffee stained fabric to wrap around the top. These are going to actually look like little mason jars when I'm finished with it. So don't think you need a mason jar to make them look like one. So I just kind of wrap it around and glue it down just like this. And then I take some twine and wrap it around a couple of times and then add a jute bow to the front to make it that much cuter. Next, I'm going to grab my Distress Oxide and a little brush, and I'm going to really grunge these things up. I do all 3 of these, actually. So I just grunge up front, back, sides, just to make them look old and fit with the primitive vibe. For the apple butter, I'm going to use red and white fabric just to fit with the apple theme. I do the same thing with this that I did the other. Now I grabbed my bow dabber, put a piece of twine down the middle, and used some fabric to make an X pattern, followed by another piece of fabric, making a couple of loops on each side. Then I tied it up in the middle, and then tied it around the back and secured it with a knot. After I trimmed it up, I put a button in the middle and glued it to the top of my mug. And I just absolutely love how this whole project turned out. It was so much fun, really easy, and I think it looks great. Y'all let me know which one of these is your favorite. I think the mug is my favorite. Have a great day, and don't forget to water the vine.